What's up, Dragon Brood? Today we're trying something a little bit different because, it's still an Innistrad and we're doing the Midnight Hunt thing and people like werewolves. So we're taking a little bit of a different spin on werewolves and we're going to play some Jund Werewolves today. And this is a list that we found, I think, in the 7.0 list floating around from last weekend. So, you know what? We're going to go through a few of those over the next few days and just see how they hold up in best of one. Because the difference is a lot of these decks do need sideboards, and that's how they're built. And that lets them battle better in best of three formats, but does that hold up in best of one? Well, we're going to try to find out. So, with all that being said, let's go take a look at this Jund Werewolves list. As always, I want to give a quick shout out to Ultra Pro. If you're looking for something sweet, check out shop.ultrapro.com. Also, if you plan to do any shopping at Ultra Pro, before you do that, if you go down to the description, I do have a link there. That's the URL that if you shop through that, I'll get a small kickback and you'll be helping me out here on the channel and still be getting some sweet stuff for yourself. So check that out. Now, getting into this list, we're starting with Blood Chief's Thirst. So if we're going to play black, we might as well be playing some removal. We know that Planeswalkers are still big. This lets us kill those, but it also lets us pick off some things early if we have kind of a slower hand. So this isn't too bad. We're going to go with 3 Blood Chief's Thirst. We're going to do 2 Infernal Grasp. Again, just trying to capitalize on the removal suite if you're going to be playing black. Then there's 2 Outland Liberator. And this is interesting that this showed up in the list because I honestly feel like if I was playing just red-green werewolves, I would probably be including this right now. Just because we're seeing a lot of like Meat Hook Massacres, Eska's Chariots, several class cards are still around, right? So this gives you a way to destroy all those and keep them from piling up on you. So I do like the inclusion in this list. Speaking of class cards, we're playing 3 Ranger class just because, it makes a wolf and it pumps our creatures. Kessig Naturalist, I think this is an automatic 4 of if you're playing werewolves, no surprise. You're playing 1 copy of Unnatural Moonrise. And this card's interesting because a lot of people have been wanting to include it in their list and some people didn't. I'm coming around to the fact that I think if I was playing, again, Gruul Werewolves, I'm probably trying to find a way to squeeze in probably 2 into that list. Because I think the aggressive nature of the deck allows you to get a little bit of an extra hit if you're able to flip more consistently. But we did fine without it, but I think now the way the format's progressed, I would want to take more advantage of that because of the way some of the decks are built that we're running into. Another black card that I think people may have forgotten about that is actual werewolf is Graveyard Trespasser. It's a 3 mana, 3/3, has ward of discard a card. Whenever it enters the play or attacks, you get to exile a card from a graveyard. But if it's a creature, your opponent loses 1, you gain 1. Same thing on the backside, it just becomes a 4/4 and you can remove up to 2 cards, and same thing for each card removed. This is actually cool. I don't know if this is a good enough reason, to play a 3/3 for 3 that becomes a 4/4, but I'm not opposed to it. I think it's really neat and worth checking out here. Reckless Stormseeker, again, this is kind of becoming the norm in a lot of aggressive lists, but particularly werewolf lists. Tovolar, obviously our way to get more cards, but also your win condition if you're able to activate the trample on it. Then we're playing 3 Eska's Chariot, no surprise here. We're seeing this card in a lot of spots. Arlen the Pack's Hope, again, because it's werewolves, what are you going to do? And then playing 2 Goldspan Dragons, just to kind of come over the top, a little bit of haste, give you some ways to play multiple spells later with that extra treasure. And then Rin 7, because, well, this card's also ridiculously good and showing up in a lot of places. And then getting into the land selection, we're playing 2 Shadow Skull Smashing, 2 Den of the Bugbear, 1 Mountain, 1 Forest, 2 Lair of the Hydra, 3 Blightstep Pathway, 4 Haunted Ridge, 4 Darkboar Pathway, 3 Cragcrown Pathway, and 3 Rockfall Vale. So kind of a big spread of mana colors there, but we're trying to hit, double green or double red. Make sure you have black early to spot removal while still playing something that costs green and red. So there's a little things going on here. But I think with the lands we have, I don't think this would be too much of a problem. But you know what? As always, we're going to play the games and find out. And then we'll have a card spotlight for you. So watch to the end, get the updates. Man, this one feels kind of weird. I mean, I guess we keep it. But there's a chance these are not going to be great. But we'll see. I probably should have just been more courteous and played Den of the Bugbear first. Also, Den of the Bugbear first is more of a threat, too, because we could have, like, play with fire or something, right? They don't know that, but we at least could. And that's what's important. Alright. Let's see if this wolf makes it. I have a feeling it won't. But I don't know, maybe this is just a goblin list. What if this is actually Tom Brady? I'm pretty sure it's not Tom Brady. I would be willing to take that bet, that it's not actually good old TB12. Gosh dang it. Yeah. Alright. We're just gonna pass. I'm gonna have to take 2 instead of taking 3, killing something. I'm probably just gonna chump block the captain. I'll kill whatever they play to pump, and then I'll probably just block the hobgoblin captain. So when I play this, it's at less risk of dying. It's probably what I'm gonna go with. Oh, they went with Goblin Gathering instead. Well, that's a choice. Okay. I was going to say, I have to decide how defensive I want to be. Because I'm pretty sure the opponent's plan here is probably now going to be to play something that pumps their team. So we have to decide if I just want to leave mana up to kill a thing and then maybe chump block and take 2. Or do I want to just play this, let them attack, take some amount of damage, and then kill the thing? That feels worse, though. Alright, I'm just going to pass. Might be a little too safe, but nah, that's alright. Then if they attack, we're blocking in almost any combination here. But at least next time we could run in 7 and make a 5/5. So there's that. Okay. It's a battle cry goblin. Well, we definitely have to kill that. That sucks. No way around that. Yep, they will pump. We will kill a battlecry goblin. So we're going to take a fair amount of damage this turn. Because we have to take 2 from ourselves and probably at least 4 here. So yeah, not awesome. And I think we're just going to take 6 and go to 10. Because I'm going to go ahead and block this. Because I'd rather this be dead to make it harder to kill any of this other stuff next turn. Yep. Oh, Tovalar, you were almost the right answer. Though if I could draw a land... Well, I'll get to... Okay, sure. Let's see what happens here. So we at least have a 5/5. Zach says, I think Death Touch can be what's good in your opinion. I was thinking about making... I don't think Death Touch is good right now at all, actually. This is... I think we just play both of these. I think is the game plan. We can gain 1 life when this comes into play. So then the worst we would be taking is, even if these became 2/2s, we'd be taking 4, because we'd be able to block 3 things. It just matters if we want to block with Arlen or if we want to block with... I think we plus first, and because we're gonna do that anyway. Well, we didn't find a land, so I guess it's Arlen this turn, y'all. Wow. Okay. That's a thing. Okay, well, it looks like Arlen might be dead here. Ooh. Well, that was a thing I didn't expect to happen. Yeah, well, no, I understand you have those things, but it's really just Finn and the other thing, right? Because you're either playing all the bad Death Touch creatures that already existed, or you're playing creatures that don't have Death Touch that the only way they will is if you play the thing that gives them Death Touch, and then they're just not good. Or you could just be playing better things because we already know that Golgari has better choices to play. Alright, they're going to pump all their things +2. Yep. Another +2 and we're dead? Oh, okay. That could have been bad. Could have been bad. We're still in this, though. Now the question is, how brave are we? Because I can just... they only have 2 creatures. We're at 4. I'm trying to think the worst thing that happens. There's really nothing here, actually. We're fine. Because we can attack. I'm willing to even just minus Rin here. Truthfully. Yeah, they only have 1 card. If they get us here, they get us, man. I'm willing to accept it. Because if not, we're going to be able to do a pretty big turn next turn. So yeah, we'll just get our 6/6. Plus Arlen. We don't cast anything. Arlen flips. And then we still have the ability to play these till our next turn, right? Yeah. Alright, sounds good. And we'll gain a life from the Trespasser, so should be mostly fine. Alright. You have that. Okay. We'll play this one first. We'll secure that life point, getting rid of this duder. And we'll play this one. And then we'll block, block, block. Yep, that should do it. I liked the last hand. It didn't go well, but we ended up... I mean, it went well, but we started out not having werewolves and then found a bunch of werewolves. So let's see if this one kind of does the same. We'll keep this, though, because we have all the colors we need. So I'll probably go... Hunted Ridge first? Actually, no. I'm going to do this first. So I can't screw up and not have green next turn by accident. Because, you know, that'd be my luck. We're going to put this on black, even though at some point I want to have double green. I think it's more necessary... Well, that's not really a problem. Hold on. I can play this on green, because the other one will come into play untapped next turn anyway. So that's fine. And this works, because it looks like we're going to be up... Well, not necessarily. I was going to say mono green, but maybe it's not. Nope, it is. Okay, well, I am going to need the help of another mana at some point, but for now, we can just do this. Kill that. And get in there for 3. Alright. The mono red Reckless Stormseeker, he gives stuff haste. +1 and haste on the front side, +2 and haste on the back side. Despair Sentinel, alright. Ah, wrong land, deck. Wrong land. We were so close. We were so close. If this had been an untapped land, we'd have been off to the races this turn. Well, what do we do here? Because if I haste this, I'm trading. Let's see what the opponent wants to do first. I doubt they're going to jump block. Yeah, they look like they thought about it, but I didn't think they were really going to. Alright, so I'm gonna kill the pack leader. Partially because if they have a fight spell, it's gonna be harder for them to kill the 4/4. Also, they don't get mana from Despair Sentinel, which means if they have something like Rin and 7, they can't play that this turn. It's the weaker of the plays, but pretty much I think I'm dedicating to that if I didn't play this pre-combat anyway. So yeah, that's fine. I mean, it still might be a chariot or something here regardless. Nope, it's a mammoth. Mammoth can fight, sadly. So if they have one, we lose the creature. Yep, they have it. Alright, well the good news is their hand's a little weaker. So let's see if we can recover from that. Oh, well that's not bad, is it? Let's go with this and see if we can find a land next turn. Also, coincidentally, we could probably just plus Arlen and then not even attack, or not cast anything, and then that gives us some options. Alright. Opponent, what do you want to do? I have no idea if Attack Arlen is on your bingo card or not. Let's find out. Kind of surprised they're not rolling out other stuff here, so I'm kind of curious what's happening. Does Monogram have any removal spells other than Blizzard Brawl? Yeah, there's a bunch of fight spells. There's even, like, see, that's what I was wondering if they were going to do here. But there's also stuff like, the Inscription of Abundance, things like that. So, they definitely play other things. Okay, well, we can do a few things here. However, though, it makes more sense to actually cast this now, as opposed to just pass on Arlen, so we're not going to do that. Need this on green. So we can play this. Actually, I can plus Arlen. So I can play this, let it be a 3 power, so we have 4, 5, 6, 7, so we have more than enough to go after Ren if we want to. Problem is it leaves us a little bit open, because we don't have much, we can kill something, and that's reasonable. Actually, we're going to get another +1, so we may not even need that, actually. We can still leave a creature back to block. Whoa, Arena, you were going to tap my black mana. How dare you? What were you going to do to me? Okay. Let's play this. So this attacks by itself for 4. So yeah, let's send this into Ren. Oh, I gotta put a counter on this first. Or give it a bonus, so it can attack. And then send this into Ren, send this into Ren. And then we'll save the other 2/2 to block with. Not that we necessarily need it, but yeah, let's do that. Put the counter here, I guess. Make that as big as possible. Okay, and then we're pseudo-protected from a fight spell, if they have it. Alright. Oh, opponent just gave up. Ugh, not this one. No, this isn't much better. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Ugh. Alright, I'm gonna do this. And hope that we can pull out of this with the Ren and 7, potentially. We will put one of these into play tapped. Creature. Oh, okay, that's kind of a creature. It, like, sort of does what we want it to do. Jiraiya's Disruption on that thing? Thank you. I'd rather that than these things that we're aiming for, really. Now, next thing's probably just going to get divided by 0. Because that's how this works. Nope, just another disruption. Okay. Fair enough. I guess I'll just keep feeding you things to counter until you can't counter no more. Because what else am I going to do? Alright, one got through.
I will not let my pack fall prey to predators of the night.
Could also just deal 2 damage to everything here, because we've seen that being played quite a lot. Alright, Arlen's dead.
The hunt is over.
PowrDragn, sure. Well, Epiphany or no, I guess. Actually, probably could just be saw it coming. Nope, it is not. So I guess it's an Epiphany. Great. Don't love it, but there's nothing we can really do about it either. Okay. Does this go anywhere? Man, we haven't even drawn a spell this game, have we? Oh, no, that's true. We drew Ranger class. Like, everything else was just lands. Okay, that's a thing. Not quite where we want it to be. I mean, I guess we try it, right? What's our loss? They just get a treasure? Because, like, what else are we doing with it? Alright, if we attack for 10, and they have, let's say they do top deck a Goldspan Dragon. We take 4, then we take, so that'd be 12, and then we take 6. So then we're at 6. Alright, we're attacking. If you draw it, you draw it. Yep, we knew what that was an Epiphany. It's just what comes after this. Because that means they didn't oh, they drew it after. Gosh dang it. Okay, they don't have a follow-up, though. That's good. Because if they had an Epiphany, they would have just attacked there. Oh my gosh. We are in so much trouble, y'all. I mean, I should be attacking with the 6/6 here, but... Alright. Progressive iteration. I guess they're going to look to try to find something to finish things. Man, this is a crazy game. We literally have drawn Ranger class, then Shatter Skull Smashing. It's literally it. And it happened to be a situation where Shatter Skull Smashing worked. Like an iteration again? Or Frostbite something, I suppose. That'd be reasonable, too. Alright. They're putting all the counters on it. I mean, good move. Make it into a 5/5. And they forced me into finding a removal card. Frostbite. Smart command. Yep. Yep. Also means I'm less likely to block here. Or maybe I do block and trade. How does this end up for us if we block? I think that's a real question. Oh, but never mind. They had the other option for the other Frostbite. It's because they had the treasure. So yeah, it didn't even matter. Alright. This could be it. We might just be dead. Okay, I guess they didn't have one more point. Nope. And that's it. Alright. Well, that's a sad one. First, and we have no green mana in hand for our 2-mana creature. I guess we mulligan. Alright. I guess we keep this. I'm gonna scrap this and gamble. And just see what happens here. Alright, let's do it to it. Oh, they're playing some of their own aggro-y things. Alright, that's nice. Now let's find something we can actually cast with this 4 mana next turn. That would be swell. Yep, Aspirant, makes sense. You attack, I won't block. In case you're wondering. Actually, I said that, but am I gonna block? I actually think I will. I don't know why, I just got interested in a block there at one point. And figured, what the hell? I mean, in theory, I could have creatures bigger than them over a couple turns, so, you know. Alright, you get my Reckless Stormseeker. Or I guess you can get the Ranger class. Like, your call. Ooh, that's nifty. Probably want that later, though. Okay. Oh, no. Always bad when the opponent decides not to block at all. That's not a good sign. That usually means something... Actually, I don't know. Maybe it's just like Apparition or whatever. Don't need to think for the grim side. It was happy thoughts. Alright. I don't know. Maybe they had... you know what? They might have something, though, here, like... The, well, there's an Apparition. I was thinking could have been Spirit plus a 1/1. Make a token, you know, that sort of thing. Okay, I mean, I guess you can trade with my Graveyard Trespasser. Sure. Alright, we need something good here. That does not qualify. But I will attack, and if the opponent chooses to trade... Oh, they won't even trade. They'll just take 3 here, I guess. Alright. That's not a bad thing. Also means here they're probably gonna just go after Arlen, which I'm okay with.
But it's been upset.
But now we need a removal card. We could use a Wrenn and 7. We could use... Hell, actually, a Shatter Skull Smashing would be great. Yeah, see, that's what I thought they had last turn. Just gonna drop 2 creatures here. Nope, looks like a portable hole. No, a Kabira takedown on that. And not on our werewolf. Interesting. I guess you're just going to try to attack and get aggressive here? It's not what I would have thought was going to happen, but sure. That's interesting. Why are we not attacking the other way? Like 3 at Arlen and 5 at me. Is there something I don't know. Alright, well, whatever. It is what it is. That is not going to help our case. But we're at 14. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We die to their land. Well, that's not true. We make a wolf, so they'd have to have another removal. I'm just thinking. Actually, you know what? That's wrong. That should have been black. In case some weird scenario comes up where I need to be able to kill their Spellbinder with a Blood Chief's Thirst. Well. Alright, I guess we do this. No creatures in either one. That's sad. Could have used a point of life. Oh, they're doing the full-on trade. Alright. Okay. Oh, Angel. Good call. Yeah, now we're probably just dead. Good safe attack. Nothing wrong with that. Ooh, Arlen. Are you enough? Alright, we can block the grounds. We take some amount in the air. We'd end up with 2 tokens. I mean, the thing is, it's only worth attacking with 1 dog here and just letting them choose what to block with, and it's probably just going to be the Legion Angel. But also, if they play another Legion Angel, they won't be attacking with the Faceless Haven. So we're still mostly protected. They could attack for 5. Alright. Let's attack with just this. Block and trade. Or try to set up for the kill. Currently 9 in the air doesn't kill us. But if they take 3 here, they go to 4, and then they are in a situation because Arlen makes 2 creatures and we still have a creature land. They aren't blocking. Okay.
Fight for humans and werewolves alike.
Alright. Can they find 2 damage? If so, we dead. If not, they're going to have a hard time attacking here. Okay, so we're playing the Legion Angel, like we suspected. They're just coming at us? I mean, if you attack, that's ball game, opponent. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, that would have been amazing. Like, I was like, that's really what you want to do? Like, looks like they do. Did they forget we had creature lands? Because if my math is right, you block 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you only block 3. And there's going to be 5 attackers, plus the 1/1. We're at 11. We know what's in your hand. Yeah, sure. All right. No blocks. Okay. That was just very, very weird. I don't know what happened or why.
Follow the enemy's scent. They're close.
I can't turn that into a 0, so sure. Target one of these. I mean, I guess it didn't really matter. They were going to take lethal either way, I guess. Yep. That was a good game. Alright, I want a mulligan. How can we... Okay, we found this thing. I guess that's fair. I was about to say, how have we not found 2 mana things? But there we go. You know what? You know what? We're going to hold that. I got green, red. We got all the colors we need. Sure. Do I need double green for some reason? Maybe. Alright, we'll get rid of that. Whew. Okay, and we found more green, so good on that. Actually, if that's the case, save that so we can have double red in case that comes up. Start could have hit you with 5, but he hit you for 3 instead. Yes, he could have done that, and that would have changed things. Oh, this is cute. Do I want to do this and get rid of that? That's amusing. I think I just want to attack the opponents. Because if I play this, they would definitely block. Okay, they blocked anyway. So no difference really there. I was more playing on the idea that there's a possibility they wouldn't. But, sure. Okay, what are we dealing with here? Their own Tovolar. That's not really what we want to see. Okay. Are you willing to trade for yours? They are not. Ooh, interesting. Now I'm trying to figure out if I want to play the Liberator, if I want to play the... I think we play Liberator. Because we can still, like, chump block, then kill that, or whatever. Like, that's a thing. This ended up being a weird turn here. That's not how I thought this was going to happen. Is there an Arlen there? Oh, an unnatural Moonrise. Good call, opponents. Good call. Wish I'd have drawn mine. I mean, though, now I'm less excited to even do it. I'm just like, I'll just let you attack now. You didn't pump your thing. Sure. Have a card. Oh, I guess technically get 2 cards. You still have the trigger from the Moonrise. Alright, well, now I'll kill that. Oh, well, if I'd have known I was growing another Tovolar, I'd let my other Tovolar die. Okay, yeah, whatever. Doesn't make sense not to. Like, you can have cards. If I'm ahead in the race, I guess I'll take that as an exchange. We have Goldspan in hand. Goldspan in a land would allow us to play the other Tovolar, which would be cool. Alright, that dies. Sure. We did find a land, just not the way I thought we were going to do it. There's no other better thing to do with the mana here, though, other than just play a 6/6, which is probably fine, but that's not what we're here to do. Okay. You want to Dragon's Fire that? Sure. I think we can take 3 here safely. If we die, we die. I'm willing to go out on these terms. All right. Yeah, I'm willing to block here. What are you gonna do? Play Ren in 7 after this? Actually, I don't know. You're at 7. Even if you play Ren in 7, that's probably better for us because I have a creature land or whatever. Yeah, just have a card. And if you find a way to kill me, you kill me. Ah, Chariot. 2 blockers. Well, that's good. Now we're at risk. What can I do? I can attack for 4. The opponent at 3. We attack with this, but then you block, you only take 5. That's not all the most efficient thing we could do there. If we play our own Ren in 7, though, can we set up a win? If we Arlen, we could Arlen and Naturalist, and then we'd be able to attack with Arlen, Tovolar, Naturalist as bigger creatures, possibly next turn. Even if they have a Ren in 7. So yeah, let's do that. And if Tovolar flips, we have the ability to trample, which is also important.
Feel your hair standing on end? Our hunt draws near.
And I'm only not attacking... Well, let's see. If they have a Goldspan Dragon and they attack... What's the worst that happens here? I feel like I need to be able to block, actually. No attacks. To make sure we can flip and do what we need to do the next turn, because we are only at 6. Oh, they had a Huntmaster. Son of a... Golly. Okay. That's a problem. That was definitely not in our plans. That is a big effing issue. Big problems. Oh, actually, you know what, though? We're still fine. We're still fine, right? So we can give something trample. So we're still good. We just have to make sure we have 3 wolves at the end of this turn, right? So we flip. We attack with Arlen and those. You could block. You still can't block this. This gets blocked here. I think that still works. Okay, cool. We'll just do this. And they're tapped out? Sure. If it doesn't, I'll die to my own bad math. Okay, that makes it all that much easier. Alright. Plus she tramples on her own anyway. But I'm assuming she's getting blocked by the 7/7. And then we just attack. We have all the treasures in the world. It doesn't really matter. Sure. Arlen's getting blocked there. That's getting blocked there. It doesn't really matter. I guess we'll just pump Arlen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they're saying GG's. Okay, and I guess I could just courtesy do this one as well. For 0. Actually, I guess for 1. That was silly. Alright. Okay, that was a wild fight. Alright, this one we can keep. Question is, I guess you have to go. Gotta keep some removal in hand. Okay, Monk. Naturalist. Alright, can we draw a big planeswalker next turn? That would be the goal here. Let's make that happen. Oh, that's annoying. I guess we don't want to draw the planeswalkers after all. What little I knew. That's cute. Sure. I'm actually hoping to draw another red land next turn. Alright, well, this is gonna hurt. Alright, taking 6. Go to 11. Go to 9, really, because I gotta play this. Well, that's interesting. So, not how I thought this was gonna go, but this does produce a green. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter the color. And then we're actually just gonna kill this. And be at 9, so we're definitely susceptible to a great many things here. Okay. Guiding voice. That's a big one. We take 4. 5. Go to 4. Question is, do we have another removal card in us? We do not. Okay, now what do we do? Because we know this is a thing they can play. We need to be able to chump block at least one thing. Probably 2 things. If we Tovolar here, we get a green. There's a chance we play this and flip our our werewolves. Man, it's going to be a lot of guessing going on here, but I think that's our only play. Gotta be this. Alright, here's hoping. I'm going to get red, hoping we draw a green. Because I don't think they'll block here, but I don't know, maybe they will. Okay. Oh, we did it! This is... I don't know how big this is, but it maybe keeps us from dying. I don't know. I don't even think we do, though. I have a feeling we're going to end up having to block regardless. And if that's what we believe, is it worth playing this here? This becomes a 3-4. This becomes a 4-4. Assuming they play that, these are each going to be a minimum of a 3-3. They have to have another spell? I don't know, we put it on the opponent to have it. Oh, because I played my second spell. Ah, that was dumb. We deserve to lose. Yeah, I deserve to lose. I'm dead. I deserve every bit of everything I'm getting right now. Yeah. Yep. Got a jump block here. Not that that would have saved me here. Actually, you know what? That could have, honestly. Because that would have been 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I'd have been 1 short. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I would have been 1 short. Alright. Yeah, that was... It was bad play, but I still didn't give myself a shot. Let's keep this. I want to be brave. Or dumb, depending on how you view that. I'll let you make the call. Alright, gonna go with this. Hopefully we don't run into a 3-3 wolf, because I have a feeling we will. Not here, we won't. Oh, that's big time. That's huge. Well, shields are down and we're getting in for all the damage. Here come cards, too. Mana we can't even use. Could have played Arlen there, but I wanted to go ahead and get in while I can, see what they do this turn. Though, Arlen technically has more cards if I'd done it the other way, so, you know. But get the bigger creatures down now, so if they do have something sizable, speaking of which, we can punch through without too much effort. So, that's really nice. So, we're just gonna attack with Tovolar? Yep, just Tovolar. No need to do anything else there. Ooh, opponent's just taking 5. Go to 12. We get a card. That's actually not a bad one to have. Go ahead and play Arlen. Get some 3/3s. Oh no, Arlen stays on our side. Well, look at that. Forgot it was night. We'll just get another 3/3 anyway. There we go. Because that by itself isn't going to kill Arlen. And we're going to have 3 wolves, so... Meh. Chariot, don't do it. Sure. Attack Arlen.
You're lucky my claws aren't out.
Ooh, that's fancy. Yeah. We get in there. Turn Arlen into a big dome 7/7. I mean, can't do much more than that. Yeah, I mean, that's game either way, because we just give stuff trample. Yep. Trample up for 0. Trample up here. Yep. I was going to say, that's going to be it. Ooh, what do we do with that? We keep this. We keep this. Have to be a little crafty here. So let's put this in tapped. We'll play this on green. Yeah, we'll play that. This gives us some wiggle room in case we want to just like play Ranger class, kill a thing, or if we want to do that, or if we just want to attack and get a chariot. Like, that's fine too. I'm actually really tempted to block that, but I'm not, because I don't know what type of attack bonuses, combat tricks, or whatever they have. Oh, none apparently. Well, that's amazing. Well, I guess we're attacking. And nothing. Alright, cool. We'll deal 3. And we'll play a chariot. I mean, even if they have an apparition here, we don't really care. Yeah, that's fine. It does a thing. Oh, now that's just mean. How do we want to deal with this? I mean, we have these at instant speed. I mean, we could kill both of those and get in for 7. We'd also play this. And it'd be a 4, 5. Oh my gosh, we have so much damage. trying to figure out what the most efficient thing is here. I think we just play another chariot, and then we can kill a thing and do this next turn. I think that's fine. If the opponent for some reason decides to block these here, so be it. We wouldn't be upset about it at all. Plus, getting chariot out of our hand means we're getting the most expensive thing out in case they do have like an elite spellbinder or some such. Okay. And that also means now if they have another apparition, then we just get rid of one, get a 4/4 on our side, and attack with everything. Yeah, Sparring Regimen doesn't really change too much here, I don't think. Yeah, that's probably going to be a bit too slow for them. Sure. I almost want to double block that. And just like, hey, if you got a combat trick, so be it. They did not have a combat trick. And you just have an apparition, you have that thing. Yeah, there's no way they're going to win there. Yeah, that's an interesting journey there. Because on the one hand, I kind of like the way it plays. I like some of the card choices. The other part of that for me, though, is I'm not sure I'm gaining enough from having the black mana, right? Not being able to play things like Werewolf Pack Leader, I think, is a big deal, you know, and you can't play it in this list because your mana ends up being a bit odd. There's a few different situations where I think I would want some of those other cards. Now, don't get me wrong, having the spot removal is nice. Being able to remove a Planeswalker via Bloodchief Circe is solid. But even then, in most cases, I still need to have double black to make that happen, so I'm not really sure. So yeah, it's fine. It's a good deck. It still plays well. You're probably still going to go 60-70% in your games with it, even in best of one. So, you know, no hating there. I just think for me personally, if I was going to continue the journey with the Werewolf deck, it's probably going to be some version of the Gruul Werewolves for myself. But otherwise, as the list is, I really don't think there's much to change, except maybe if you want to scale back a Bloodchief's Thirst to put in another, what is that called, Unnatural Moonrise or something like that. Maybe that would be the only other thing I would change. But otherwise, it's actually pretty solid. So yeah, good one to go on that one. Now for today's card spotlight, we're going to talk about Ulrich of the Krallen Horde. And this card just, if there was ever a disappointment in a Magic card, when we went back to Innistrad and people were waiting for a cool new werewolf commander they could play, this is what you got. And there wasn't a creature that really did anything for werewolves. It didn't, like, I mean, on the front side, it comes into play, gives something a bonus, which, by the way, it doesn't even give it, like, trample or haste or anything else. It just gives it 4/4, you know. And then on the backside, it fights something, which, don't be wrong, Ulrich's a 6/6, so that's a real thing to fight with, but that's it. It's not really doing much of anything else. It's not supporting your other creatures. It's not playing into the abilities of the other werewolves in the set. It was just very strange. Not really sure why this was a choice. And then I think this felt a little bad for some people because they sort of doubled down on that and didn't give you a commander deck that was werewolves this time. That being said, though, you did at least get like Tovalar and some other werewolves you can work with, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, just a weird time. Card's actually still a little bit pricey, and you know, people still like the card, but it definitely brought a lot of heat to Wizards whenever that was previewed way back when. Now don't forget, if you want today's deck list, it will be down in the description below, like always. You can also find links to our Facebook gaming streams, our Twitch streams, or even if you want to come by, talk about decks, ask questions, whatnot, you can come by and check out our Discord. Lots of people are in there chatting about Standard right now, getting deck help. It's a great place to come hang out and just be part of the community. And I also want to ask, if you're shopping at Ultra Pro or at Amazon or on TCGPlayer, I do have affiliate links in the description. If you click those before you do your shopping, I'll get a kickback here, and you don't have to do anything different. Just click it, shop like you normally would. It takes care of the rest. And then finally, if you haven't, please consider liking, subscribing, following, sharing, commenting, doing all that fun stuff, telling all your friends to come hang out, be part of the brood. because whether it's me or any of the other creators you follow or listen to or watch, your support and your interactions are really how we get to grow our channels. That's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.